want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta
We want
understand,
all the
Wack.
smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room. Love and R&B room, hosted by the queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak. No mercy room. Spin the block room. 100 ENT jailbreak squad room. 100 ENT solve room. Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room. Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast. Good Burger, hosted by Pitbull. Sleepless in LA, and many more. If you want to get closer or you want to be a part of the show, go to Clubhouse, follow one of these rooms, or you look for a room titled with Wack100. These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
I'm confused. Then I had some weird dude over there with them from Badu's Hoover or something. He yelling and screaming in the background, talking about he's a rapper. He got a diss song. Nigga talking about I ain't never been in his neighborhood. Nigga, I shot a whole video in your neighborhood. Boy, you better go look up Young Magnificent, boy, and figure out, do your research. Boy, what is you talking about? We shot that in the 50s. The hell you got going on? But we got a whole lot going on. We got Munchie C. I call Munchie C because I've been praying for him on the beat. Uh-oh, them bars. Listen, me and my man Star Wolf, we see that the weirdo over there on what's the district attorney nigga name? Alex Alonzo, the district attorney nigga over there. Hey Alex, you can't talk no gang talk to me. You are not from 20s, you a dropout, you told on 2-3 niggas, and you work with the DA. So you can't talk gang talk to me. You got Munchie B over there looking crazy because you talking about getting people indicted and all this, and he's sitting over there. He can hear what you're saying, but he acting like he can't see what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So you can't talk no gang talk to me, Alex Alonzo. You got over 500,000 subs, nigga. And in 2 hours, you got 3,000 views. Them is fake bots. Yeah, I'm letting all y'all know right now. Y'all go check his shadow out. I'm gonna send him some traffic because he need it. This nigga got 530,000 subscribers. He'll drop something. And it'd be like a 10, 15 minute clip. This was bad about it. I'll run an hour to work this thing. Alex got 532,000 subs and to drop some shit, it'd be 2-3 hours later, 3,000 views. You sitting up there, me and Star Wolf, we putting together the whole grid program. You brought that Buster up there, whatever his name is, the mouth, the nigga that be, he the king of telling everybody to tell. I'm glad you brought him up there. Skip, whatever that nigga name is, Skip. Skip, you let him line you up. Me and the team is taking everything you said, the contract up with the clauses that says it does exist. You got a dude saying, yeah, we don't give it to the police, but they can request it. And then he says, like for Munchie B, I won't put his real name. I'll just put his date of birth and maybe his initials. Bozo, in order to pay that man, boy, you got to turn in all his real credentials. Who you think you talking to? Everybody mind don't work like your mouth look. Disarranged. Come on, Skip. See, I ain't been on you, bro. You let this dude, the DA dude, right, drag you into something. Now, we're about to take everything you said and discredit it with the paperwork. The documentation beats the conversation. You said the grid program has nothing to do with law enforcement. You said the grid program never issued out Blackberries. This in the streets, he goes on his phone, puts the issue in there, put the hoods, the name, and the people involved, and he turns it in, and they pay him for this information. What do y'all think the people are doing with this information? You keep talking about the the governor's office and the mayor's office. All that is law enforcement. What are you talking about? Like, Munchie, like, listen, I know your homies may not like it, but bro, you do too much woofing. Now, they told me what happened to you with the eyesight. You was doing a lot of wall banging, all that, right? And you saw something that your homies did and participated in, and word on the block was you was talking too much. And we see that be the case because even though your sight is gone, you still talking too much, right? So you was coming out the house, your homies come out the bushes, your homies, B team, B team, B team. Boom, boom, boom. Tried to turn the TV off, but it went dee. God was with you. Your mother, she be at the church 9 days a week, praying, praying, praying. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if y'all noticed, Munchie is red all around here, right? He got nerve problem. This is why he always got a cup or a bottle that he never drinks out of. He just squeeze it, right? And then every now and then he got to grab his chin. He be like, all that, right? So his homies tried to turn his TV off because he witnessed something and they say he do a lot of talking. So they hit him, pow, 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 right? Beep. Gone, right? He come back. He come back, he's in the abyss, right? Which way do I go? Which way do I go? Which way do I go? He can't see. So what happens? They say when you lose one sense, your other ones get stronger. His common sense didn't get strong because maybe the metal plate he got going across is blocking that. So his mouth, he started talking more with his mouth. Munchie B quick to say what I ain't. Munchie B, boy, I've been from my set longer than you been living, little boy, okay? You got serious allegations. Before he lost his sight, 4-leaf in them and a couple 6-0s, knocked him out, spread his buttocks, squirt was mental trauma. You know what I'm saying? Word was on the tier, he turned into Mikey. For those of y'all my age, y'all remember who Mikey is. Mikey, he likes it. He likes it. Yeah, he liked it. But Munchie, I'm gonna tell you this. In this land of gangbang, this jungle of gangbang, Munchie, you ain't getting enough money to do the woofing you doing. Out of grace of a few homies, we looked the other way. Munchie, you don't know where that Uber going. Munchie, you way in Burbank. You know if you take that Main Street Hollywood way up and make a left on Glen Oaks, that take you right to the city of Pacoima, about 4 or 5 miles. Yeah. That building, in case you didn't know it, it's a wide open building, Munchie. You ain't got enough money to feed your wolves. This is why you left 607 Unc dish you, call you the S word twice. He said it, yeah, in your face, because your ears is your eyes. And he also said, let me come sit by him. You know what your bust ass said? Nah, don't let him come over here. Ain't now homie from IFG. Nigga, when they hear that, gon' stand by that. Hold on, blood. You doing all that woofing. The nigga just said the S word twice, said it once, said it again, and then told you as a crip, that's what we say, and then said, I'll come over there and sit by him right now to apologize. You supposed to say, yeah, let him come over here. That's how it go, B team. But let's get past that. That's the Busterism. Let's talk about what wasn't there. Well, you was there with an A-Tray gangster, homie. And let me enlighten you. That A-Tray gangster gonna act as an A-Tray gangster. See, when he hear the S word, he ain't offended by it. That's just a nigga you know. That ain't your Conrad, Buster. Where your homies was at, though? I know they wasn't in the building, because we know the family's gonna go. So, Munchie, you run around blind, wide open, woofing, can't see it coming, and faking like, listen, bro, downgrade your little Nikes to the Chinese shoes. Get you a homie or two, or pay them. Have them give me a little $75, $100 or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. $1.50 when you sit down. Bro, keep 25 in your pocket. Let them split the 100. I think the Uber, it'll let all y'all ride for the same fee. You get what I'm saying? But you got to cut the whoop. You done been dissed and violated. It's up on the 100 Show IG channel. You done told the world you working with the police, turning in information from the streets. You done did all that. Nigga, you had your mama and your grandmama down at Darby Park begging the homies with police backup to let you live while you laid up in the hospital like this. Come on, bro. You can't even walk through a metal detector, bro. Your whole shit is metal in the front. Chill out, homie. You 110 pounds. You know, I wish you can see what your stylist been doing with you. They been doing a great job. Shout out to Munchie B stylist, because the first time I saw him, he was looking bad. Nigga had on sweats on for the 3 days straight, bad. Socks was sleepy and sagging, bad. Viral Way. I just called in on the Viral Way. I don't know if they was live or what, but I called in and let them know. You niggas be coming to No Jumper, clout chasing, learning how to run content. Then you want to run back to the beach, to the Viral Way, and go to talk about No Jumper, the building of problems. No, No Jumper is the building of content. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. We only allow you to come up there to show you the way to be viral, because you perpetrating a name that you ain't standing up to, okay? Now, it's the last time I want to hear you dragging No Jumper name through the mud. Don't be saying nothing back in Long Beach that you won't say at the No Jumper building Viral Way, all right? And don't be talking about my glasses, nigga. Nigga talking about my shit. Nigga, look, nigga. Nigga, don't chase, nigga. What are you talking about? Nigga talking about I got on some Sears glasses. Nigga, I got Dolce's on, boy. All right? The top is for long and the bottom is for up close. Now, I hear a lot of y'all talking about Wack being disloyal to 4 extras. Hey, listen, bro. Ain't nobody bigger than the content. Once you enter this content world and it's a story to be told, good, bad, funny, sad, we gonna talk about it. I done sat in the fire 1,000,000 times, gonna sit in some more. You get what I'm saying? You know, I'm pretty sure y'all gonna discover that, you know, R&B done told me she ain't coming back until I get the Ego podcast going, which is her show. So, you know, there goes some content. Nigga, Wack grilled and left him. She pressing him. You know what I'm saying? So now I got to hurry up and scramble and get her guest list together, get the locations together for the Ego podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm content. I make myself content. I ain't tripping. But listen, let's just be real, bro. We all watched 4 Extras that morning. Do what he do. Walk around with the things in his hand. He filmed it off the back. I'm throwing these off the back. Somebody gonna get it off the back. I'm tossing them in somebody's house. You know what I said? Nephew a fool. This nigga crazy as hell. That's what I said. I said this nigga out of his goddamn mind. That's what I said, right? Like everybody did. We all probably thought it was funny, like he thought it was funny, right? As the shit says, 2 minutes later, Next thing we know, we got a picture up. Whole hand blown off. All of us thought it was fake. 99.9% of us thought it was fake. The only people knew it was real was the people that was there. And now let's segue to that, right? Because somebody probably got a reason to be upset. The people that was there is the one took the picture and did what they did and shot it to the internet. Wack didn't shoot it to the internet. No Jumper didn't shoot it to the internet. I got text messages sending them out telling people, hey, bro, I know this ain't real. Cats hit me, Wack, that's real. This can't be real. Y'all out y'all mind. What are you talking about? Ain't no way. He was just clowning and boom, boom, boom. 4, 5 days, a week go by, we thinking, that the other dude, 5 days a week go by, we learn it's another dude involved. We thinking he was the one lighting it while 4Xers was holding it. This is the story in our head. No. Once again, it's people tap in again. Nah, Wack, it happened in the car. What? A car? How it happened in the car? Ain't nobody finna be blighting up no damn M80 or M1000 or whatever it is in no damn car. Nigga, you tripping. Yeah, Wack, the other dude, whole face got blown out. What? Yeah, his ear, his whole cheek gone, it's a hole in his eye. Hold on. So when I hear this, I'm like, damn, wait, but I'm doing the math. I don't give who it is, bro. And sometimes this is our problem, us people. We don't want to keep it real. If we start to keep it real with us, right, then we might start changing and learning from some of the dumb shit we did. I don't care. 4Xers didn't thought about it. His homies didn't thought about it. Everybody didn't thought about it. This ain't nothing to be proud about, bro. 4Xers is, yeah, he got fucked. His hand is in bad condition, but the other dude is the victim. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you driving down the street, next thing you know, you unconscious, then you come to a day or two later, your ear, eyeball, and half your face is gone wide open. Like, bro, like at the end of the day, if we gonna talk about it, we gonna talk about the content. We only know about the content, right? It's because the people that's there is putting it out there. So we talking about it as it roll in. Bro, you can't come into this YouTube space and this YouTube streets, and it's cool to have conversation about everybody else, but when the light is on you, we can't have the no, that ain't how that go. Now, you can have the conversation respectfully or disrespectfully, right? When I had a conversation, I'm mapping it out. Wack, what you think? I think that was some dumb shit to be even playing with something like that in the car. I get it now, because now the blast is contained in the car, right? I think that was I done did some dumb shit. I done got my car and did 170. Damn near wobbled and got out of control. God was with me. I won't do it no more. We done all did dumb shit. I done had too much trying to carry it down the stairs, slip and bust my ass. You think the people around me didn't say, nigga, you all right? And once they seen I was good, laughed at me, bro, that would come with it. And like if we from the streets, we can't be all sentimental like that, bro. We can't be sentimental. We got 700 people in here. I'm just Bill. I'm reporting on the clout chasing viral way. Lil Dark Vader and Lil Braids over there. Okay? Messiah, Lil Braids. Messiah been using Sofa 8, right? He been using Baby Don't Be Bald, right? He been using all these hair growth products, and this shit is this long. Hey, Messiah, keep playing. I let my shit grow for 3 weeks. I catch up with you. On the sides, that is. You know what I'm saying? I got the egg in the nest. See, y'all naming names of people I don't know. Just because I heard their name don't mean I know them. I'm never attending anybody's funeral that I don't know unless it's a close friend of mine and that's his mom or daddy or something, then I might go. And I'm going to keep it real with you, respectfully. A gang funeral does not come before my business. I may participate and help paying for it, send some flowers and roses, but I know y'all still looking for status quo amongst yourselves. I'm not looking for status quo in the streets or the gang. Wack is who he is. I put up pictures all the time when I was doing mine, right? Y'all want me to be a gangbanger. Let's say it on the record. Wack100 is an entertainer's name. It is a stage name. Like Jay-Z and Kendrick in The Game and Academics, and you see what I'm saying? Adam 22 is a stage name created by DJ K-Say in the real year 2010 on Instagram. Rest in peace to my brother. Wack and CK Wack, that was the gangbang name. You get what I'm saying? I did that run 1989 to 1999, right? It should have stopped in 1994, but I was in the joint, the bang was on, and we was doing what we was doing. My son was born in 1994. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all, but the gang bang activity does not come before fatherhood with me. Now you, I call a bitch ass nigga, like I was a bitch ass nigga them 5-6 years I was waiting for my seed and my child. Nigga, I'm not doing nothing intentionally that I know could lead to something that's gonna keep me away from my business that takes care of my family, my nigga. So all you dumbasses wanna talk about, Wack don't be on the block. No, nigga, Wack is owning a block. Wack don't be on the park. Wack don't be at the park, right? That's what y'all tell me. Listen, my nigga, you know, I thought about it, was I gonna miss the park life? So you know what I did? I went and built my own park. See that? See, I can come to my bedroom, right? See, I went and built my own park. You see? See that? You see that? Now, I challenge y'all. Can you get up and go outside of your backyard to the park? Negro, please. If you think I'm gonna let elementary SSI recipient convince me that I gotta go do the things that I did 10 years before he was born and survived it. See, I'm a successful gangbanger because I was able to gangbang, maintain all my limbs, all my senses without catching the L, and then depart the gangbang and get back to my manhood of Cass Jones and be a father, raise my children, meet a woman who then blessed me with the opportunity to raise a few more kids. Daddy gang, daddy gang, daddy gang is the way I bang. Now, if you just so happen to catch me somewhere or you see me somewhere and you come up and come playing, just like that dude that been to the military who walk around here with the button up, not bothering nobody, but he's an expert in what he's an expert with. And then listen, I'll be your Huckleberry. I'll be your Huckleberry. Doc. Yeah. I'll be your Huckleberry, introduce you to your tombstone. Or you get socked out. Munchie B, you can't win, right? But I'm gonna tell you, we already done politic the meet. I done hollered at my homies from the wood. All systems go. You done said too much. You no longer get the sympathy of handyman. You don't get it no more. You taking Ubers to no jumper. You down there, you ain't got no homies. Your security is Ant Half-8 from A-Tray Gangster. Nigga, Ant gonna secure Ant first. What's going on? How about you bring on Alex Alonso down there? How about me, you, and Alex do a pod together? Hey, Adam, set that up. Yeah, we gonna sign all the paperwork too. We gonna sign the paperwork to mutual combats, to everything, relieving the building of any type of situation, right? That's what we are gonna do, right? Now, I done cleared the 4 extra shit up. If some more 4 extra shit pop up, then we gonna talk about it. He want 50,000 for an interview. Wack, what you think? Ain't nobody gonna give him 50,000 for an interview. Why? Because it ain't worth 50,000. The story is already out. His homies didn't, whoever didn't put the information out is already out. What the hell we gonna tell us? Something we don't already know, right? Unless he go, the closest he gonna come to getting 50 is if he goes and does a walk through his neighborhood and do a reenactment and get somebody to make it look good and put it up on the paywall or go sell it to somebody. I don't know. They may give him 5,000. Now, he might could get 5,000, 2,500, but nobody's gonna pay for information that's not exclusive. And again, I hate to say it, the victim is the dude, the driver, who has lost parts of his face. He's the real victim, to me personally, right? That's me. It's a conversation. I'm always have a conversation, right? So at the end of the day, I address Viral Way for coming to No Jumper, learning how to pod, and then running back to Long Beach to the Viral Way podcast. You know what I'm saying? And oh, No Jumper. Oh, No Jumper, the problematic building. You clout chasing, little Dark Vader. I'll tap back in when I tap back in. We address Munchie C, Munchie C, Bunky Do. We address Peanut Butter Man. We address the 4 extra content that we're gonna continue to run. Wack, why you tell Adam? I told Adam, listen, bro, if somebody ain't responding to you, somebody that you employ, somebody you reaching out to, right? Bro, nigga, keep moving. That's just me. Keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Keep moving. Like, I'm never going to tell anybody I do business with to kiss nobody ass or stand around and stand in place. Keep moving. If they catch up, they catch up. Damn, you got ass, girl. I would put that on this live, but they might kill my monetization. Can you walk back right there real quick? Y'all hold on. I want to be walking around here in her birthday suit. Baby, can you walk back right there? No. She tripping, bro, because of this ego podcast. Yo, listen, man. I'm going to put up a list of people. Y'all let me know who y'all want to see first on the ego podcast. You know, crazy ass 607 aunt gonna text me talking about, let me be her first guest. You scared? You scared I'm gonna teach her something? You scared? Y'all think I should let 607 aunt sit down with the Queen R&B on the ego podcast? I mean, I know my queen can handle it, but I don't know what's gonna come out this fool's mouth. I have no idea. We gonna check into it though. We might see. We got a few people. Princess Love tapping in. Kevin Gates is tapping in. We got Amber Rose tapping in. We got a few people tapping in. Say they want to sit down with the queen. You know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah. Viral Way. Y'all go check out their channel. You know what they don't want to tell y'all? They most streamed segment is with Wack100. And if Wack100 is there, No Jumper is there. Go roll down to the one with Wack100 a couple weeks ago. I ran them into the dirt. 3-4 hours, they was trying to get out of there. I started interviewing them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I started interviewing them. What's happening with y'all though? We gonna right now, we ain't wrapping nothing up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all said y'all wanna talk about it, we gonna talk about it. Y'all go check it out.
The fallout you and Big U had, and it's looking, people are taking it like you're using this as another way to.
Now you about to show how much you wasn't in the streets back
No, not the streets. I'm saying the internet. This is addressing the internet. The streets is something totally different.
If you really know and understand the politics of that, going at Nipsey don't affect Big U, because Big U ain't never about Nipsey. You gotta understand. Wack know this. The Rolling 60s know everything that I know. That's why you don't really hear them trip, because they know what I know that come from this man. You hear what I'm saying? Do you know what triggered the real nigga is on? First of all, the first thing he did is when he came to my home, to my house, in front of one of my homeboys he did some time with. He like, man, he home, have him over there. Come to the backyard. I said, what's up? He said, listen, I got China. The one on the tapes. I said, okay. Laura tripping. They act like I'm alienated. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But I can take China and manage China. I need you, Wack, to tell old boy to release the tapes. That way the light on her, and then I'm gonna take it and do my thing. Right? What you think I told him?
Hell no.
No. What? Wack, this me and you. This nigga. No. You was just sitting there eating burritos, running around talking about victory lap, just gave the nigga awards at your little banquet. The next year after Nip got the award, he gave me and Nick Cannon the award, right? So then he hits me with, okay, and I put the content up. They owe me 30%, ain't never paid me. Boom, boom, boom. Let me make it look like you brought me out these contracts previously, and then you filed it on the estate, and then we cut it up. What you think I told him? Nope. Those two no's is what triggered him doing the bullshit he went and tried to do with my label with Suge. And he wasn't used to me telling him no. I said, look, bro, you still in contract. What Nip tried to do is release the album after your contract expired. He signed him in January 2018. Nip didn't release the album till February 2018, thinking he was out of contract. I said, but it's not gonna count because it gotta go back to when that deal was negotiated, that budget for that album, which means you were still in contract. Now I'm looking at it, I told him, this is a bozo ass contract because nigga, all you got is publish it, right? You ain't got no, Big U don't know the business. We know he don't know the business because we put him in the business. He has not 1 point of royalties coming from Nip. It's just publishing. Nipsey smart enough to know, right? All he gotta do is assign his publishing to his mama, daddy, his kid, his brother, right? And then on top of that, in order to collect them type of checks, it got to be something that went. It got to be something that performed. You get what I'm saying? So when I told him no those 2 times, this is for the first time in my life, right? I heard the word snitch tied to Nipsey's name. Nigga, I'm your brother. This nigga's a snitch. What you mean? He go to his phone. He press play. Something happened, Nip talking to the police. Some nigga named Domer did some shit. I don't even know Domer, right?
That's that bullshit.
No, I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. And his homies over there knowing they'll tell you. Nip tell the police, if anything happened to me, Domer did it. He's using this shit, right, to move him. He like, Wack, nigga, you know that. I'm like, listen, that's between you and your homeboys. Ain't got nothing to do with me, right? But them 2 things I can't do. Why won't you release the tapes? What will it affect you? Well, you know Nip only had 1 problem with me briefly. And his only problem with me is that I was with you. And you know me and Nip fixed that when Nip realized what my problem with him was, right? Me and Nip ran into each other at Platinum Motorsports. Pulled up, he jumped out. On Power, he said, hey, on 6-0, I need to holler at you. Nigga, I need to holler at you too. He said, why you always in 6-0 business? Nigga, what's 6-0 business? Me and Big U, I don't give a fuck about y'all business. What I do give a fuck about is them 6-0s coming to this Ponru, right? Saying y'all need money. East Coast radio, and me taking your ass over there, not 1, not 2, but 4 times, spinning your shit on Hot 97, Slay Channel, all clubs using that shit to extend your deal and enhance your deal. And when Slay reached back out to get a verse from you, cause you and Big U got some shit going on, this New York nigga, who ain't got nothing to do with y'all shit, is asking the Paru to get his verse from the 60 that we helped, and now you telling me, cause me and Big U cool, you ain't doing that for him. Looked at me, said, Wack on 6-0, you right, get Slay on the That's your issue with me? That's my, I don't give a what you and this nigga do. That's your business, but nigga, he said, Wack, that's your plug. Him, YG, Kendrick Lamar, J-Rock, G Malone, they'll all tell you. You niggas, I delivered him to the Insanes. I delivered him to the Insanes, brought him over there by myself, and told him, Blue, which one of these? Wack, him and him. Slay, get their direct numbers. Y'all call bro direct. Create your own relationship. What's the little crazy nigga? He be rapping loud, all Crip City, and he be...
Who you talking about?
No.
You talking about Young Webb.
One of them little...
You talking about Webb?
If you pull him up, if you pull up Bridging the Gap, Wack and K Slay, we in front of VIP.
Yeah, I saw y'all in front of VIP,
You
yeah.
out there rapping, right?
I don't know
So,
if he probably
but guess
talking about
what?
that.
Every time Slay asked him for something, right? The little nigga, what's this little funny nigga out of Florida? he be doing this shit on, he used to be rapper, but he always be doing the funny shit on the internet. You know what I'm saying? If y'all, bro, if you hear me like AD, if I show you the phone, y'all niggas go crazy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you my phone.
It's gonna be exactly what I thought too.
I'm gonna show you. Listen,
I know it's gonna be exactly what I thought.
listen, I have an obligation, right, to see what's going on and plug into it.
Nigga Wack got his hands in everything.
All right there. And now that's me on the right, that's him on the left. I have an obligation to do my part.
Oh, like one-sided text.
Exactly what I thought. Exactly what I thought. On the game.
I have an obligation.
I already knew.
I have an obligation to my people, right?
I already knew.
And I watch everything. It's gonna come a time where something gonna happen and y'all phone gonna go crazy.
Hey, Varway
Now-
beefing with Wack next week, cuz
Now,
stay tuned.
If y'all don't catch it, it's gonna come a time, right, where y'all phone, nigga, you heard what this nigga just said about what y'all said. Now, if y'all don't know what to do with it, I did my part.
Right.
We told you we was going to the swimming pool. You know the swimming pool closed at 5. Niggas 8 o'clock. Nigga, why you didn't pull up and check on us? Damn, them niggas ain't back yet. Let me drive to the swimming pool.
Yeah.
It's just because it really ain't no way around that.
I mean, listen.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm just
Right?
saying it ain't no way around it.
You gotta understand.
I'm not even mad at it. I'm just
know
learning
this,
and
nephew.
understanding everything.
Just know this, nephew. If I got a problem with you, and I know you, and I have your phone number,
Right.
I'm gonna call you. Anybody gonna tell you, Wack nephew on some bullshit. Whoop, and we gonna have our debate. We gonna figure this shit out, right? If you wake up to a flurry of phone calls and text messages, and you sit back and think, man, I ain't talked to Wack in 2 weeks, then you know what it is.
It's like when 50 shitted on Saigon, and then Saigon took it personal. 50 like, nigga, what? Nigga, I just threw you alley-oop. You supposed to run with that.
I mean,
He said
listen.
50 didn't do that.
Why
with
you didn't
plenty of
diss me
people.
back? You
He
tweaking.
said he did that with Chameleonaire. He did that with.
You know what I'm
Gang.
saying? So with y'all, right? I've been to with y'all. I'm like, I got to go sit down and build with nephew and them, because that's, if I with you, I'm gonna build with you first. So it's an understanding it. You know what I'm saying? Because once the understanding there, then niggas know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's I didn't send niggas messages through the op. Right? Hey man, hey Wack, what's up with that nigga Deco? Shit, I don't that nigga. What's up with that nigga? Yeah, man, that nigga was kind of hating on me because I got it one of his. Oh yeah, that sound like some old bust ass shit he do. I know you're two-faced nigga, so you know what he do? He go back to Deco. Hey Deco, I ran into that nigga Wack, man. That nigga was saying something. He say he don't even you. You just told Deco you a op. Because Deco know, nigga, I'm on his son's emergency call to pick him up.
Right, but now
I play, listen, I'm a YA baby for real.
He played them games, he played jail games for sure.
This is the fact.
That's why I called him the puppet master.
If a nigga hit you, pull up there, I need to holler at you, what? Hey, nigga, that nigga Wack told me about that money you owe him, nigga. He trippy, you better watch him. You know the nigga in front of you is a op. Wait, subscribe to him, hit that notification bell on always, because I'm finna go back over there in another couple weeks or so. You know what I'm saying? I got this dude over there from Fire Dudes Hoover named Jay something, Jay Rilla or Jay Real. He challenging me to a rap battle. I'm finna go over there, get in the booth and fry him up. I'm rapping. If 600 can rap, I can rap. Y'all hear 600 rap? Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I got the money cause I went to the bank. And when I went to the bank, what y'all think? Shit, if 600 can do it, I can do it too. You feel me? Nigga, I'm gonna make the ego intro. You know what I'm saying? And Wack100 ain't even gonna be my rap name. Y'all check me out. Wack100. Huh? Wack100. Nigga, yeah, I'm coming. But again, viral way, y'all stay in y'all place. If y'all think I'm playing, go to their channel, bro. Go to their channel. I pulled up on them dolo. Go to the Viral Way YouTube channel. Scroll on down. They got some other content on there. Scroll on down to the one with Wack100. The highest view one they didn't have. I breathe life into them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Paramedics, Wack100, Paru to the, where's it at? Long Beach. Oh my God, that's the land of the Crips. By golly G Willers, Paru on the way. Gave them 4 hours. They was trying to run after 2.5. Y'all go check it out. Subscribe to them. Put that notification bell on always. And when we catch him at No Jumper this week, we got something for him. Borrow away, pull up. We dare you to. Now, I got a plane to catch to Jurassic Park. Yeah, I'm going to watch Jurassic Park today. I'm gonna sit down, have me some good old nachos, kick back and relax myself. And I brought R&B some of these panties that got the remote in it. I got the remote, but you know, in the front, you know, this is YouTube, so y'all know what I'm saying. And I'm gonna play with the remote during the Jurassic Park because the seats be vibrating. So we gonna have a good old time. And catch me a little later on. I might go pull up on Ray J on this, what's that he doing? Twitch or some shit? Might be pull up on Ray J on Twitch. And oh yeah, T-Rail, you got marked out. Yeah. Everybody go to Academics Instagram page. T-Rail doing all that woofing about Act, where Act can't go. Act and Turks and Caicos pulled up on T-Rail. T-Rail over there couldn't get in the club. The nigga couldn't get in the club. Act had to let him in the club. T-Rail come over there and I'd like to thank you. Act said I tried to give him £1, and I'm wondering like, nigga, I just got you in the club, like you want to get out? But he realized it was with the wrong hand. It was the arm T-Rail couldn't do, so he was trying to, so he like handed him a shot with the other hand. T-Rail, yeah, we got the content. You know what I'm saying? I told Act, look, Act, I told you T-Rail don't want no problems. If AD ain't around, a pun ain't around, he gonna eat cheese just like he did. T-Rail, you got marked out. We don't wanna hear nothing about Kendrick Lamar. We don't wanna hear nothing about what happened at the concert. We heard you woof for 2-3 weeks and got pulled up on by Academics and Turks and Caicos and ate cheese and asked him for a shot and needed him to get in the club. Act called me today and said, Wack, the nigga had a nerve to ask me, what you doing tomorrow? We don't know what to do. I say, Act, go ahead on, let him live. Nigga, out of respect to me, whatever you could do. He said, Wack, I got the yacht today. I said, Act, out of respect to me, go ahead on, let the nigga on the yacht. So don't be surprised if later on you see content of T-Rail on the yacht with Act. Again, that's T-Rail on Act's yacht. Yo, it's some real buster shit. So this is why I'm rolling with my clique, my nigga. No Jumper, the Academy, DJ Vlad. You understand what I'm saying? Right? Them is 3 already the hard way. Right? And then we got our bootleg cabs over here, our Joe Buttons over here. You know, if it's getting extra on and clicked on, then we gon', you know, but at the end of the day, Wack, I thought you from the West. Nah, I'm with my table, homie. Trap Lord Ross. You get what I'm saying? Flacco. You get what I'm saying? Cash shit. Y'all know where I'm standing. The table. Remember, y'all heard it first right here on the 100 Show. The table. The table is what we represent. No Jumper, Vlad, Academics, Flacco, Bootleg Kev, and we got our extensions outside the way in case we need reinforcements. Until next time, let's say, shout out. Rainwater attempted to rat on somebody with a lie, but he'll be on No Jumper this Thursday on the Adam and Wack Show to talk about it. Rainwater attempted to rat on somebody with a lie. We call that a lie snitch, right? And they locked his punk ass up, right? We gonna see what he got to talk about it. But right now, the Adam and Wack Show episode 101 is out right now. Came out 12 noon. Go to No Jumper YouTube and check it out. We went up 2-3 hours, maybe deuce hours. I put an extras on it. In the meantime, between time, I'm out. Peace.
Wait,
I'm just kind of worried that
First and foremost, it wasn't a No Jumper event it happened at. No Jumper didn't give him the fireworks, right? So 4 extras ain't gonna look at you or nobody in this building like they responsible for what happened, right? I don't believe that. A lot of people gonna say, Adam, you're responsible, what you gonna do, right?
Right.
I mean, let me explain something to you.
I remember spraining my ankles, both of them, when I was heavy in the trucking business, right? What I had was driving my own personal truck. When I called in and told them I sprained my ankles, shit, I had to call my workers' comp people that luckily I did because I was an independent contractor, right? The job, they like, all right, shit, let us know when you're ready to come back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how that works, right? So, you know, when you running a business, people get paid when they do a job. You get what I'm saying? It's on us to have our own private insurance and things like that. But the internet, they don't have nothing on you, so they got to put something on you.
But from what I understand, like the internet is part of the problem because of the fact that his sisters are the primary ones who have been taking care of him since the shit went down in the hospital and everything. And apparently they're not super internet fluent, or they don't spend a ton of time online. So perhaps to them, they're having a hard time understanding all this craziness that's going on, and they're probably seeing all these weird memes. It's like, it's got to be weird to be a person who's not terminally online and your brother loses a bunch of fingers.
Yeah, they
and then all of a sudden you have to watch an AI video that someone made of him sitting right here
there
with the firework going off in his hand, which is like, you know, I just seen so many insane
and they're
things.
thinking, did you do it?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, like, if you're not super online, if you're not tapped into all this stuff, it might be
I'm going to tell you what I watched you do.
You love this, huh?
No, I watched you. No, this is real talk.
Okay.
Watch a dude go to jail 2-3 times and hold his position.
I thought you were switching over to another topic, but yeah.
I watched you. No, listen, bro, you don't get that. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I watched you. He went to jail 2-3 times and you held his position. So it's a lot of value in that.
Right.
I watched you go over there to his and support his video.
Right.
I watched you take it and put it up on your platform. Right? And I'm going to speak on it. Bro, I got a lot of seniority in this build, and I feel like over the last couple years with you, right? And I had to pull teeth getting some shit up on the page. Listen, and I'm not tripping. That just show the genuine love you have for him. I know what you thinking, like, Wack, you're Wack.
Right.
Dude just got out. He trying to come up, get his clout. I'm helping build him. Cool. So when I see certain things, I know what that means, right? I'm like, okay, Adam got real love for him because I know how you operate around here. Certain shit is just cut and dry is what it is. Right. So, you know, at the end of the day, he still hasn't contacted you?
No. And honestly, I haven't heard anybody say that they've spoken to him besides the people who have actually gone there. And I don't know, like, the people that are the closest to him, I guess, but I don't know anybody who's talked to him.
I wouldn't read into it in a negative way. You know, maybe nephew just kind of getting his mind together. You know what I'm saying? And he probably knows, I know where Adam's at. I know where he's at.
And for a lot of people like myself, not going online for a couple days or a week is almost unthinkable. Like I've never done that. Like I've just never gone a day without checking Instagram and Reddit and YouTube and all this shit. For him, I feel like he's not terminally online. Like I feel like for him, just like letting his phone die and just being in his own world while he's dealing with this shit is probably a lot more intuitive to him. Like that's just, I don't think he's as internet obsessed as many of us. But
bro, you know, he's in another world. Yeah. We don't even know what world he's in because none of us have not been threatened knowing we done lost part of our body. You get what I'm saying?
None of us, most of us don't really know what this is
like. We don't know what that's like.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, you know, mentally, I know in the long run, he gonna be all right. He's a warrior. He ain't a soldier. He's a warrior. You know what I mean? He's one of those dudes who come from dictating something and dealing with adversities when they're in front of him. But, you know, me personally, I just been kind of giving thought to things I know I got going on outside of this that I could probably like, okay, listen, nephew, you want to come over here and do this. I do know it's something you can do. You being you, me being me, we can probably through the no jumper type of politics and the people I know kind of probably walk into and get a meeting at Netflix to do that series because a lot of content they gonna want to use from him here and know that you behind it to make it bigger. So, you know, I could put in a call or two to one of the dudes we know and a close friend I know up at Paradigm and start working that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start putting it together just in case he wants to go that way.
Yeah, I mean, like,
You know what I'm saying?
You know, the first thing that comes to mind is like, are they really trying to make shows about people who have done, you know, like dozens of interviews and vlogs, and there's already so much information about them out there for free on the internet? But then I think of somebody like Liver King, and he had a Netflix documentary recently, and I mean, nobody's more overexposed than Liver King in terms of doing every podcast, putting out reels every day, etc. So I feel like there probably is a version of that, because that's what, like, I've been thinking about this whole time.
It's only 1-4 extras out of the West Coast,
but
bro.
it's like, is this like, I've known people throughout my life in the BMX game, in rap, etc., who like suffer a major injury, and it just kind of feels like that just stops their trajectory in its path. And I feel like with him, there is a version of this in which he becomes way bigger, more successful, and is able to actually like make more out of this.
And the reason why he has more life to himself because he got a team around him.
Yeah.
Like Adam, you just real modest.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to reach, you can reach. It's a bunch of people that's gonna take that call from Adam 22. Straight up. You got to remember, you like the fucking you the Cash Money of podcasting.
I like that.
Ack is independent right now, but that's right now. At one point in time, he come from something. This is an independent situation.
So because Ack had a deal with Spotify for a couple of years, you don't consider him truly independent?
He is not right now, but you've never had one.
No.
Right? So you got to remember, Spotify, Ack is Ack. They brought him in there because he was Ack. Prior to Ack, he had the thing with him and Joe doing
Complex
it, right?
job, yeah.
So this platform, and I've been working on some things. I didn't want to tell you. I'm just going to just bring them to you and show you what, because you barely half of what you could be. You get what I'm saying? Think about it. If you hearing about people getting 50 to 100 M's, right? And they ain't half of what you are, what does that tell you?
Who got 50 M's?
Wallow and Gilly.
I mean, hey.
No, get what I'm saying? So I've been working on it through my friends in the buildings. Yo, put it together. I wanted to make sure, I wanted to where it's just on his decision.
Anybody who's telling me, no shot to them, anybody who's telling me that they got like $100 million podcast deal, I would like to see bank records. I would like to see how this all breaks down, because this doesn't, it's hard for me to wrap my head around.
Let me explain something to you.
Sure.
I watched Wallow go cop a couple Ferraris, Lambos, couple mansions. He copping them. He built like, this is real shit. Like, bro, you know, and we know he just come on. They did a big deal, a huge deal.
So he's just buying multiple Ferraris.
No, he ain't. He having fun, but he got, his bag is what it is, so it ain't no stopping it. He's good. So what I'm telling you is, I just haven't told you, but I got my people that's in them places putting together serious packages, because we're missing like 10, 15 different streams of revenue that they control. For instance, my guy, R&B, right?
Aston Martin.
Aston Martin. They called me last week.
And said what?
I guess they got an Aston Martin truck, right?
Okay.
That's worth about 350 grand. They said, Wack, would y'all like to drive a truck? 50,000 for 2 years for y'all. I said, put together a package to where we can tie Aston Martin with no jumper.
They're going to charge you 50 grand to drive it for 2 years?
That ain't shit.
I know it ain't shit, but still.
But what I'm saying is, that's just the truck. They got another car, it was 15,000, right? The little two-door joint that you was driving, right? So I told them, put together a package where y'all can partner with no jumper on, you get what I'm saying? I did the same thing with Toyota. My guy Sam you met, I've been doing it with a lot of different people. I got my man Andrew Ruff at Paradigm, one of the chairmen, working on packages together in a minute. So in the next couple months, I'm gonna put on the table this thing of yours, right? Yeah, I'm here. I help create content, but I feel like that's not really how I'm gonna lay my foundation with you. You get what I'm saying?
I need that.
Yeah,
let's do that.
Because of my reach of other things I know how to do and friends I have around me, it's on me to, I could do like other people would say, yo, let me go build my own thing and do that. But at the time is right now.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I can continue to, I can put another 10 stories on top of your 30.
Let's do
Right?
it.
So, so that's just where we at. And like I said, with 4 extras, he know that he got a home with you.
Yeah.
And I think psychologically, he just trying to get himself right.
But do you want to tell the world how much you heard he's looking for his first interview back?
I heard he looking for 50,000.
Yeesh.
And I will say this,
Yesterday's price is not today.
but don't nobody give a
Wait, what? You don't think people are going to pay 50 grand for that?
It's been too much.
Maybe
Well,
Gilly and Wallow could
I'm
do
gonna
it.
be real. If the photos wasn't out and the conversation wasn't out, then
I'm going to be real.
I think they'll pay 50 grand for a documented reenactment.
Okay, that sounds insane.
That's what 50 grand sounds
I'm gonna
insane.
put it in perspective to people how many views I would need to get in order to pay somebody 50 grand. 6 million.
That's what I'm telling you.
That's gonna be tough. Yeah.
But I'm telling you,
I
but-
might have to let somebody else pay that 50 ball, and then he could come back.
But
to his
watch
regular
this.
spot.
Somebody like Vlad
Yeah.
that has the paywall he has, right?
Yeah.
Will pay that type of money to do a reenactment that's probably 20, 30 minutes long.
Why would anybody want a reenactment?
Because
this is sick.
No, people like to see shit.
They don't like to see someone.
They do. What's the sister
getting
name?
their fucking
I
hand
think they
blown
did
up,
one
dude.
with her. The sister name who had the car accident out of Watts. Apple Watts. They did something with her. You up on her, right?
I personally wouldn't even want to be in the business of offering to do a reenactment of him losing. an
Man, let me
appendage.
tell you something. If 4 extras wouldn't have a problem with reenacting, standing on the court, how your day went that morning, they already got the clips of him clowning with the shit in his head. They got that.
If he wanted to do it,
Shit. I mean,
sure,
listen,
we could
if
do
he
it.
want-
I'm just saying I'm not going to be like in a bidding war for this.
No, I'm saying if he wanted 50, if that was his thing, right?
I would never pay anybody 50 for anything ever. It just would never make sense.
That's well, you can't say that.
Well,
You can't say that. That's because it depends on what the situation is, right?
I suppose.
But what I'm saying is, it is ways where that deal makes sense. Him sitting down on a podcast, right? That probably don't make sense to nobody, right?
No.
But if you give somebody 20 minutes, 15, 20, 30 minutes, a little something exclusive.
What we need is a crypto coin. CoffeeZilla, what do you think of this idea? We do a 4 extra crypto coin, a meme token, whatever you want to call it. We drop that, and then that provides the income. Because literally any of those meme token people would do this.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: people going to the feds over them type of tokens. I'm cool on that.
Okay.
Not only they going to the feds,
That's what CoffeeZilla wants.
they suing the people who they doing deals with. I done seen a few people caught up in them lawsuits. Like they'd come pay an artist to do a deal promoting it.
I heard the Wack100 girl gave up her Twitter.
Who?
Never mind.
Y'all don't know who that is, bro. Wack100 sound like a Louis to me.
It is.
That's a fact.
Well, it's like a sucking thing. Wack100.
You should just go head on and go that way, bro.
I was just showing you what it would look like. Anyway, moving on. Get well soon, 4 extra. I'm hoping to talk to him in the near future. We had a situation that took place on Tuesday, and I know you've got a lot of thoughts about it.
Talking about when you got marked out.
Zero marking out happened right here.
I don't know. He put the audio out. You tried to put it out on mute. He put the audio out.
He put out.
You didn't hear what he said?
He put out that video.
Fool, my homeboy saved you. Yeah, ain't nobody between us but air and atmosphere, but my homeboy is saving you. I'm going to knock the basketballs off your wall.
I know you don't believe the things that you're saying right
That's
now.
what he did. That's what
Because
he said.
in reality, okay, so he waited today. Yesterday was the day that we were talking all about it, because today's Thursday. So Wednesday, the podcast happens Tuesday. He tries to fight me Tuesday night. We talk about it all day Wednesday. We're doing podcasts. We're talking about the whole situation. Then Thursday is today. Today he finally puts out the clip where he claims that he marked me out. And if anything,
I saw you push him up. I saw you push him
exactly. He does not push me at any point. Granted, my push, not a serious push. I go like that.
I get away from
a little tiny, like get out of here, you nasty, smelly bum. And then he posts the clip afterwards, which is like he has a perfect opportunity. He could have swung on me. Instead, he takes a few steps back, pulls out his phone, turns his phone on, and then all of a sudden, oh, hold me back, hold me back.
Banging.
Use a bitch, use a hoe, use a cracker.
But you know why? You know why he pulled that phone out, right?
Because he wants the content.
No. He pulled that phone out because I'm telling R&B. I said if he go in that pod, that space behind bro,
the cubicle,
he gonna pop his ass. This a fact. I said, boy, if his ass go in that cubicle. So that's why he pulled his phone out to make you think about it.
You think that was a scary
because
move?
He already had did enough to give you reason. You got to remember his persona.
A lot of people are telling me that is not how it works in Los Angeles. And actually, because I said on the podcast that if he had punched me, that I would have popped him.
That's a fact.
And people are telling me that really that's not enough of a justification to do that in Southern California.
He look like he had 5-6 gang members in there.
Boy,
what is he talking about? With Karen comes daring.
And I mean, I could just imagine the arguments I could make in court. Like, hey, here, look at this video of him in his ops hood waving a gun around.
They ain't met Darren.
That was like 3 weeks ago.
They ain't met Darren. Officer, I don't know. It was a big black guy. And he had tattoos all over his face, and he pushed me, and I didn't know what it was. Other black guys. So I just shot him like 7 times.
Headshot. He had a bunch of black guys with him.
Hey, what you mean 7 times? Because he had these big boobs and I didn't know what was going on.
Officer, I was scared of the Bloods.
There you go.
You know
there
what I would say? What I would have said to the cops, if the cops shut up, I would have said, lawyer. Lawyer. Officer, nice to meet you. Lawyer. That's the only way we're going to get past this.
That's it.
Anyway, so
Alex Castle to the rescue.
Let's go in order. So you saw the situation that took place, and you claimed in the comments on Instagram that you were very, very proud of me for instigating the situation.
Yeah.
I initially defended myself. However, when I went back to look at the footage, I really did bring it up, and it wasn't out of malice. It wasn't because I knew it was going to play out that way.
You brought it up because he said shit was boring.
It was just pure ignorance on my fault because I didn't really think until it was already coming out of my mouth about the fact that Anne Hefe was going to feel away.
That's cap. Stop it, Darren.
No,
that's cap. I'm going to tell you why.
It was like it's happening as I'm talking, and I'm kind of realizing like,
Anne, you knocked that shit out. Bro, when you said, I'm going to tell you why you said it. This fool is totally down in the show. Y'all doing right? Man, this is boring.
He's saying the topics suck, which just for the record,
so what you said,
topics do suck sometimes. This was not that weak. We had extremely interesting stuff to talk about.
I'm going to tell you where the trigger started. You wanted to address 4 extras. He downed it. He like, oh, that ain't whatever. You let that go. Then when he said, man, this is boring, ain't nobody this, you said, okay, let's talk about you. See, when you said to let's talk about you was gonna put him on the spot when Anne Hefe, because you already determined he was gonna tuck his tail. And I'm gonna tell you how I know that.
I thought about the fact that there would be any tension because, listen, when I brought up King Pill and the idea of having him on, Anne Hefe did not say a word in the group chat. He did not protest.
Why did you say?
He didn't give a shit.
So why did you say you took the disses out of your song and Anne Hefe, you don't even want to know what he said about you. What are you talking about?
This is all I'm trying to explain to you. And I'm
proud of you.
Word to my mama. Word to my mama. On the dead homies, on the dead low, everybody. I said the thing. I said, why'd you take the disses out of your song?
Okay, that's cool.
That was a single thought.
That's cool.
Then as it's leaving my mouth,
you said what?
I kind of see a little bit of a reaction from Anne Hefe, and I say, because actually, you might feel away about, or you listen. It just came out. Like I wasn't thinking. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of the time that me and my girl have ever had a big fight, it's because I say something without thinking about it. I say something and it just turns out to be super offensive, super mean. up. This is not like a new thing
bro,
in my life.
I was so proud of you.
But all I'm saying is people tend to attribute like evil genius to it when it's like dumbass.
I know they're gonna hate
actual
this
explanation.
I know they're gonna hate this.
But also that is like what you want me to do.
You know what I was doing?
You want me to set these guys up.
You know what I was doing?
Yeah.
6ix9ine boys. Yeah, Adam, yeah. Yeah, Adam. Yo, I was like, yo, this now it's up. So now I'm watching. Yeah. And here comes Dumbo. Lush. Here comes dumbass
Why
Lush.
does Lush get blamed for everything?
Because Lush thinks he's you. See, you can get away with shit. Adam, I programmed myself before I walked in that door. Right? 60% Wack, 40% Cash Jones. Because I know, you gonna say some crazy shit.
Right.
Right? So, yeah, you know that, right? So people ask me, how do you deal with Adam? I said, Adam is my therapy. He is the way that I'm getting back to normal. Because the other people, the person I am, he's not, bro, gang banging mentality isn't normal.
No.
Right? Straight up. You wanting to sock somebody out because of look isn't normal. So you are great therapy for me to get back to normal. If I can deal with you and the outlandish, sick, crazy things you say, that's getting me to normal. Right? You know, I know how to trigger you too. That's why when I get tired of it, I do shit that I know will piss you off. Oh, and I think later on when you look at this shit, you're like, he did that shit on purpose. Okay. He did this, that, and other. But that was great. Now, and Hefe is in the trick bag.
Right.
Now, I had never even heard the song. So I didn't know, right?
Have you heard it now?
Yeah, I went and listened to it today.
Because the remix that
they got 12,000 streams.
It has. Oh, you listen to the audio.
Spotify.
Well, the video that we dropped, he censored it and took it out because there's a couple of different things he says in the original one.
I remember you said you wasn't going to release it on a No Jumper platform for a reason.
Well, I said that because they filmed clips to put in it in Forrester's neighborhood or whatever. That's when I said, listen, I'm not trying to put that out on the platform. Then they censored it and then they took those clips out because keep in mind, in New York, when we went to do all those vlogs with Bobby Shmurda and all that kind of shit, I'm in the car with Hidda J3, Bompton Juno, and King Pill, and we're listening to the song, and Hidda J3, I think in that moment for the first time realized like, it's not a good idea for G Uno to be on this song because of the fact that there's stuff that you're saying in this that is meant only for your local ops in Pomona, but it's gonna put Bompton Juno in a weird position in LA. I'm not even 100% up on exactly what this is, we're a bad look or whatever. But Hidda J3 raised the issue and basically just said, from his perspective, that's not a good idea. You guys should at least take those words out because that'll show that you're being respectful of the politics, which I think was probably a good idea.
Yeah, that's real.
If it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't even notice that he took the shit out of the song. So, I mean, me asking about it was basically just a follow-up on something that I already knew was something they were talking about.
So now it gets weird because Lush has been to start pushing the envelope because he says, I bet you didn't even know that the song was going to get that big, did you? Right? So now,
I was trying to shoot somebody.
So now, and Hefe kills it. Man, we ain't for the pot because he know eventually somebody's gonna say, well, what did he say?
Because you got to think about the mentality of an Ant Hefe, where he's a serious street dude. He's done a bunch of time. He's respected. He ain't had a mark out moment in the social media world, etc. You know, a lot of us are kind of used to being involved in a bunch of messy shit. He hasn't really gone through all that.
Yeah, he ain't had none.
But you know that he's getting warned and having people on his bumper and telling him, hey, No Jumper is going to basically clown you, line you up, make you look stupid at some point. And from his perspective, it's like, well, I keep going in there and doing podcasts and it's cool every time. Adam's been respectful of me, so I don't really think that's going to happen. So I feel like in Ant Hefe's head, he's on high alert where he knows that he could easily end up in a situation that would maybe make him not look the best. And he's got his guard up. He does not want to make anybody think that it's okay to clown what he's associated with.
That was the only situation, because overall, Ant's a neutral guy in the building.
He's not pressing shit like that. Yeah, he's chilling. He's doing podcasts.
Nobody has an issue with that.
No,
you get what I'm saying? Nobody. So that situation only because what the bozo did is said, and even then he put Ant in a situation because what Ant says you didn't diss my hood, right? Well, technically he did, because when you diss the Trey, you diss everything across the board. You can't say diss and then exclude that. But Ant is coming in here trying to pod and conduct his business, right? So he really was leaving it alone, and he was checking dude temperatures. Ant did some YA baby shit. He checking dude, when he walked in, he checked dude's temperature to see where he was at. He wasn't gonna speak to him until he said something to Ant.
Right.
And based upon how he spoke to Ant was gonna be how Ant was gonna respond, and Ant pretty much let it go until, it came back up.
I think Ant just wanted to make it clear that he was not going to be viewed as somebody who in any way got disrespected in this situation. And even if that meant him sort of prematurely turning up to just make it clear that he doesn't deal with people who disrespect his hood or whatever, he just wanted to make it perfectly clear that that's where he's at.
Listen, all I know, Ant's punchline is what put the icing on the cake.
What?
So what we doing? Them squabbling words. I don't care if it's you and your brother, you and your relative, and one of y'all's a Damu and one of y'all's a Kiwi. So what we doing mean you doing it, right? After he didn't answer, Ant went on to roll his blunt. Oh boy over there like he got a nerve problem. Leg bouncing, the chat eating him up, telling him he got marked out. See, what you got was what he had for Ant, but he didn't want to approach Ant with that. Like that, bro, everybody know Adam ain't passing no money in this building. You come in this building looking for some money, you shit out of luck.
Instantly. Like he thought he was going to get paid 5 minutes after we finished.
You already told him, you said hit bro and he gonna pay you, right?
Yeah.
So.
And even like I told him, I'm like, he'll get you paid by the end of the hour.
That's a fact.
That somehow still was not good enough for him. That's when I was like, oh, right, this is about something else.
Bro. You know you lined him.
But this is hours after that, because keep in mind, that's a 4-hour podcast, and that situation probably happened like almost 2 hours into it. And so the chat is going nuts. You know how it looks.
His phone is going crazy.
You see the chat at a normal speed, and then something like that happens, and then the chat is all of a sudden, it looks like a Kike Sinat chat. Like it's just going nuts.
It's going nuts.
And the thing is that they were both seated in such a way that they didn't have to turn their head. They didn't have to do anything to see it. They're both perfectly in the line of it. And the chat is like 90%.
Listen,
King Pill, use a bitch, and have stood on business. Let me explain
something to you. The chat was whooping his ass so bad, Munchie B could see it. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he probably knew what was going on without having to look.
Well, he tried to curb it. Munchie B tried to curb it. He tried to like move on and start talking about other things, But his homeboy called in today, was calling me all day. Some dude named Time Bomb. It was like 4 or 5 of them on the phone, highly upset because they called me a month ago. And I told him, I said, bro, believe it or not, King Peel's the face of 456 when it comes to social media. Yep. So everything he's doing, when he's walking in with his shoes off and shirt off, that's a representation of y'all. I said, when he do something totally out of line and they was bothering him, that's a neighborhood that you never see in the blogs about anything, no BS. Now it's like 456 got punked, 456 got they don't know how to psychologically deal with that because they don't come from that.
So this is the guy that you did the little interview with?
Yeah, that's one of them. But see, when he first met King Peel, he was with a Crip that had all kind of disrespectful tattoos on his face.
Really?
And they chased him down then. So he said this time, a lot of homies was, people from Pomona ain't really had to. The closest thing to push come from Big Percy, who be with Snoop. And I think he had a Southside Village over there. Okay. He had a little rap group that was doing something, but that's the borders city like Long Beach is to the next county, right? So they was kind of letting him do his thing, seeing what happened. But now, I told him, I said, look, bro, I don't think y'all should put him off. I think it need to be a sit down, some guidance, some stipulations. If y'all gonna do a little DP, keep it light and keep it moving, right? There's some value in him. He didn't kill. Now I'm gonna tell you, bro, for real, we can't be looking crazy. dude did too much disrespect. Cause you be wanting to play motherfucking what's that pastor dude, that white pastor, that big white pastor, this that dude name? Yeah, you be like to play Joel Osteen and forgive a motherfucker. Listen, bro, you can't have the building looking weak like that. When a dude violate, he violated.
So you're saying he can't come back? Because I agree with that.
Bro, you can listen, bro. Like, because then you gonna have the build looking crazy.
No, yeah. I mean, just anyone who has that kind of pussy ass energy that like puts shit out and then can't stand on it. It's just like we really should only like we can engage with J-Cats to make fun content, but they just can't become part of the actual.
Well, here's
crew.
the problem, bro.
Yeah.
This is where he violated. No jumper is built on the basketball.
Can you believe that?
He knocked 6 basketballs.
3, I think.
Off the hoops.
I picked them up, so I think it was 3.
Right? And I'm watching them. He better not knock the one with my name on it that somebody already crossed out on it.
Did somebody?
Already, they crossed it out on
Oh
it.
my God.
You win, your mama's a man and your man is a mama. Whoever did it, that's to you, right? So now, at the end of the day, certain things you just can't know. If he'd have just like, man, Adam, give me my bag, you on some bullshit, or talk to you in a way that you didn't feel like you had to push him off for you. Because see, if the wrong people would have been up here, it'd have went up.
Or if he hadn't waited until the wrong people had already left. Because you know that if Aunt Hefe was standing there watching that take place, he probably would have immediately peeped like, hey, I think that aggression is meant for me. What's going on?
He'd
Like,
have told you, homie, bag up. It'd have went up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It'd have been a problem. So it was like,
God, I wish Brick was there. That would have been wild.
Brick would have got his ass whooped.
Yeah, right.
He'd have smashed Brick.
I don't know.
He'd have smashed. Brick Brick got injuries too, bro. That's why I never really wanted to like have to touch him. Yeah. Bro got injuries for real though. Like when I know somebody got injuries, it's like he got like some spine.
He's also got more skulls than you got squabbles. Anyway,
yeah, that's great. Yeah. He told the feds that too.
He didn't tell
You're right.
them.
And I got an F on the gangbang report card.
Oh, F-, right?
F-. Yo, I want y'all to document that. Please document that. You know, I got an F-. That means my gangbang is non-existent.
Does anybody know whose channel that is? Like who that guy is?
Nah, I don't know who that dude.
Because I feel like he's doing a very intense job of like protecting his identity. But when he's talking, sometimes he'll mention like, yeah, I was hanging out in this area the other day. Like when he's doing all the valley hoods and shit, like he seems like he just knows too much about this area to be an outsider. So he's definitely like a dude around here. I just have no idea who he is.
He ain't no different than dude who used to do the report card.
We're talking about rap news and street politics.
Yeah,
no, I don't think he's a Zest monster.
Yo, what you think about YouTube?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
Oh, you seen that?
I'm talking about rap news and street politics for the record, which, by the way, super generic name for a title, so it's kind of hard to remember, but it actually is the best street politics channel on YouTube. He fucking kills it, even though I disagree with him giving you an F-.
No.
I think you deserve a D-.
I totally agree with him.
I'm just kidding.
See, this is why you can't give me a gangbang grade. I'm not a gangbanger.
Okay, there you go. Yep.
Boy, when I was gang banging, listen, bro, we didn't wait to run into. Like, you know, we took them movies for real. We stalked. You know what I'm saying? We believed in nature when we gang bang. You know what I'm saying? The predator and the prey. So I am glad that I'm not in this world today as a gangbanger.
For sure. That's a good cope. I like it. Oh, wait. Can we talk about this? Did you see the old video of King Pill where he's banging Crip and Blood at the same time?
Okay, so I did my research on it.
You already watched this?
I watched it, and I got some thoughts about this.
Okay. It's on the No Jumper Instagram for people who haven't seen it.
See, I'm like this because I'm not one of them dudes that just follow the sheep, right? I'm a wolf. I believe King Pill is Haitian. Is he Haitian?
I have no idea.
I believe he's Haitian. They're saying that's the Haitian flag around his neck. So when I Googled the Haitian flag, it's blue and red, right? So then I'm looking at what's symbolic about his song, right? And what he has on. When we put in work back in my day, we got blued up. His song is called Slide. So I'm looking at that different, right? You know, I don't fuck with the dude, but I don't just be calling no bullshit.
So you think this is like a thing where they impersonate Crips to go assassinate people?
We definitely did. My era did that a lot. when the homies saw us moving through the hood like that, they getting out the set because they know the police coming or the ops is finna slide back.
But
They
you
know
wouldn't
we
have
finna-
gone and done a music video while still wearing that uniform, right?
No, definitely. But
that's different.
today, you got Crips be flamed up and Bloods be blued up just on some natural shit. It's different today. So I looked at it. That's not. I believe that's a Haitian flag. I believe he's Haitian. And listening to the slide thing, you know what I didn't like about it? He had a bunch of kids in the video.
That's always awkward, bro.
It's like he brought them all a big stick or some Now Laters, some Doritos.
Yeah.
And said, put on these blue shirts and blue shorts.
Like in the video I just did in Houston with CEO Gucci that should be dropping next week, he's like talking about how his ops won't pull up and won't shoot this bitch up, and how if they do, they got 300 shots, like rah, 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 rah. And then he's like got his like 1-year-old cousin on his shoulder.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, bro, I feel so uncomfortable with these two things coexisting side by side, even though I get it, like the kids are around and you still have to protect yourself, but just freaks me out a little bit.
Yo, yeah, man.
Whack topic? We're doing a whack topic here? What you got?
I wish him to, I just know my artist up to something.
Drew Carr?
Yeah, he popped up on me.
He's in the room.
You know, his little he up to something. I don't know. You know what I noticed today? The little bastard done grew like 3-4 inches.
Yeah, okay.
Motherfucker taller than me now.
Right. Now, how old are you? 29. He ain't still growing.
Nah, that motherfucker didn't grew. His ass didn't grew. He didn't grew. Yeah, look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was still on. He was still on Infamil milk when I got his little
At
ass.
this time, you feel me? I done sized up. You gotta see the difference. You feel me? You probably seen me the other day.
Okay.
You feel me? But right now, I'm sized.
Shout out Drew Carr.
Now I'm gonna tell you one thing that hasn't grown. 5 years, his braids will not grow. They still the same.
Oh, shit. You gotta get some fake dreads. Fake dreads.
Now you gotta do what 600 did.
Now I'm hanging.
Yeah.
You got.
When I'm lying, dude.
You gotta do what 600 did. You gotta get the extensions.
I'm definitely not going extensions on them. I can't swag on my regular. Nah, man, I'm just swinging when I'm sliding the car with the window down. I'm swinging for sure.
Yeah. Hey, yo, so now.
What about 600 eating the watermelon, talking about 4Extra, and I guess somebody made him delete it?
Now, here's the thing.
To me, anytime you talk about something that's super serious while eating, it comes off like a diss.
600 is on a watermelon diet.
Oh.
So I guess a certain time, from one time throughout the night, he can only eat watermelon and like cantaloupe. So that's what he's on. But
I do know if you want to become a professional eater, one of the ways you train for that, to eat huge amounts of food, is to eat watermelon because it helps expand your stomach.
well, I don't want to eat a lot of watermelon then. But I think 600 approach was, hey, take this as a learning lesson. You know, let's not look at this as a bad thing. It's bad for 4Extras, but y'all need to be careful. And I'm gonna be real. I believe 4Extras saved a lot of people, because when people saw that, a lot of people said, man, I'm not gonna mess with the fireworks.
I'm not really a firework guy.
I think a lot of people was like,
when I saw
I'm
that,
cool on the fireworks.
yeah, I was like, oh, in the future, I will 100% be much, much more careful than I ever would have been otherwise, even though I probably wouldn't have done that kind of
I
thing.
gave a whole keg away.
Yeah.
I left it.
Really? I know a lot of people who said the same thing, that they gave up their fireworks at that moment.
I seen that, and I've seen some things happen before right in front of my face. Right? But, like, bro, and I'm not front. I can't be mad at the people that thought that was AI. And I still right now think somebody doctored up that original picture.
I don't think so. That was right after it happened.
If you look at that original picture, bro,
it looks like his whole hand is gone.
And you look at today, how his hand is wrapped.
Yeah.
It looked like everything was in pieces gone.
Yeah.
Today it looked like three of them.
We still haven't seen it.
A couple of them is still there. So when
the cast looks like it's like this. Like it's like he maybe has this finger or maybe two, and then the thumb, and then the two. But I feel like, I don't know. That photo definitely made it look like the whole entire hand was gone.
What was crazy is I didn't even realize my grandfather all my life only had this.
Really?
I thought about, my grandfather has a knuckle line and a thumb.
Yeah.
And I never paid it any attention because when I was born, he was like that, right? But he was a painter. He used to paint buildings and shit, drive cars and do everything. I thought about it. I said, you know what? He ain't gonna be that bad because my grandfather lived with it all his damn life. I don't know what happened to him. I thought it was some normal shit.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. The first serious like girlfriend I had, to any extent, I'm talking like dated her for like a couple months when I was like 13, was missing multiple fingers. First hand job I ever got was with the other hand.
So you was that much of a Poindexter to where you had a dated chick that didn't have all her
She was cute. She was a year older than me. I was like 13. She was like 14. And I mean, she was cute.
So you dated the chick on the street nobody wanted?
No, she was hot. Like she actually, like she was hot. And to be honest with you, like I knew a lot of people who had been in school with her since elementary school who didn't know that she was missing fingers, even though she had been missing fingers since birth, because she used to always be doing this move. She'd be tucking it behind her back. Like a lot of people didn't know that she was missing those fingers. And I mean, I don't know. I didn't really let it bother me, but she also like, I never even really got a good look at it because she was always tucking it in her shirt, hiding it.
I seen people with like a baby finger. And then one time, I'm such an asshole for this. We was in Lakeview Terrace, and my boy Lil Wayne Peoples, his girlfriend was there. I'm not gonna say her name. And I just happened to be looking at the ground, and you know, she had on sandals, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm a counter. Like I'll be the counter to bricks on the wall, not realizing the amount of letters on the freeway sign. So I'm looking down and I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Damn! She had 12 toes.
Shut the f up.
I swear to God. Swear to God, if I call my homeboy right now, he'd be like, he's not lying. Cause I was like, damn! And I start pointing, I guess they all knew. So she had 12 toes, 6 and 6. She had a 6-pack for real.
Yes, there have been cases of people being born with 12 toes. This condition is called polydactyly, and it's a relatively common birth defect.
Just what I'm telling you.
Oh, well, okay. Having 12 as opposed to 11 is kind of rare. Like 11 is not that rare, but 12 is very rare.
She had 6 and 6.
Huh.
And I just found myself
it occurs in about 1 out of every 1,000 births. That means we've met tons of people in our life who have 11 or more toes.
Listen.
What the
Listen to me, bro.
I've
seen people that was growing another like pinky right here, but it was just small.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
My brother-in-law got a stupid third nipple. Not Josh. But like on his belly on the side, he got a nipple. Like it doesn't have like a circle around it. Bro. No, well, whatever you want to call it. But like, you know how like a girl's nipple or whatever is gonna stick out. Maybe like that, like the middle circle piece.
And you pulled on it.
It's like, I want to pull on it every time I see it. I want. I pull with them, but I want to.
Yo, so everybody's saying the state of no jumper. Now I sent Remo some things. Did he send them to you?
I don't know. Probably not.
He's an asshole.
You were talking about you want to give R&B a chance as a host.
No, that's something else. I feel like we should do no jumper teens. Has nothing to do with us. They're talking their talk. They got a whole nother world out there that we don't understand, that they can drive traffic, heavy TikTok presence, the shit they talk about. We don't know because they don't give a shit about what we talk about. And I'm saying this because when you look at the news, you look at what other people do, it's kind of different, but it's a little similar, right? We just talk about it different. And I believe we need a female show, like 4 women. Like crazy, like Lupe, damn homies, R&B and somebody else.
Wow.
That shit'll be crazy, right? We don't know where it's going. Let them talk about whatever they want to talk about.
My thing, you can never have an all-female show on No Jumper. It always has to be a man in the building because you can never be lacking the male perspective. Men do not want to hear women just be able to talk about themselves unchecked.
Well, okay, well, shit.
So it has to be at least one man in the building.
Make the third seat the guest male or whoever we put in there.
We've always struggled to develop a female host. We tried Damn Homie, and that was explosive to say the least. But, you know,
I think if she lived out here, that could work. I'm saying, listen, bro.
But her time on the show ended up mostly being colored as the destruction of Sharp.
Listen, Lupe was shark drunk her piss and ate her out when she was bleeding, which, you know, ain't
He was
nothing
a
wrong.
very freaky boy.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, but that ain't your queen. Like, so I don't know what you're doing right.
That ain't pee.
So I'm saying, if you take, look, Lupe, that's crazy. R&B is a grown ass woman, but she can adjust from top to bottom. Damn Homies is what it is. And you leave that third seat for a male, I guess sometime. Can you imagine that Kevin Gates sitting in there with some shit like that? Oof. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying a little, it's not our crowd, but it's a crowd we can develop.
This
That's
is my
all I'm
thing.
saying.
I love the idea of us creating new shows, but we have to build up the hosts by having them on stuff like the news, like the No Jumper Show, etc., before they could potentially be part of like a new thing that's separate from me and what we already have established. We have to prove that there's some degree of comfortability with the audience and them on our existing shows.
So watch this.
They have to become popular on the news in order for us to branch out with them.
The three people we mentioned, the world knows them in some kind of way.
But we don't know what R&B the podcaster is like.
Cool.
Everyone.
Who don't?
The internet.
I don't agree with that.
I've seen her like on the podcast one time talking about her relationship with you and stuff. But I don't feel like I really got the vibe of what her talking about current events on the news
You
might
know
be
what her
like.
Clubhouse presence is?
No.
Crazy.
Well, okay.
Like,
We gotta try her out. Let's get her on the
I'ma
news
be
next
real
week.
with
Let's
you.
do it tomorrow.
I'm gonna be real with you, and it's some real shit.
All right.
She's probably the only one that could destroy me on Clubhouse. They will follow her over me.
I love the idea of that.
This is a fact.
I
Like,
would love to cause a breakup for you.
it's a
That would be great.
whole relationship side, right? That she comes from. That's bigger than our side. So when I pulled her to my side, kind of street ratchet politics shit, she kind of adapted that character as well, right?
Okay.
So she got this little weird mix and balance to where them people, if I'm on the phone, they be like, where R&B? I said, hey, stop saying her name. I got another chick with me. They're literally calling her phone to snitch on me.
I just want to warn you about what this might turn into. Is a lot of times when you have a girl on a podcast, you like her at first. Why? Because she's cute, because she says funny things once in a while, but then you do dozens of episodes together, and as time goes by, you start to get sick of her because, let's be real, I don't know how to say this in a politically correct way, but many women, guys, I don't know how to say it, some women are kind of retarded, and you don't really realize it because you're so blinded by how pretty they are and how
Men and
sweet
women
they
are
are.
retarded.
I know, but with men, you can sniff it out right away, and with guys, a lot of times it takes you a while because we're so blinded by their boobs and the scent of the vagina that we just don't really realize it. A lot of women are given chances on podcasts that, did they not have their femininity, would just never happen.
That's great.
And I'm just saying, this is what's going to happen.
What's up?
Let's say that R&B became a repeat figure on a show like the No Jumper Show or like the news, etc. As time goes by, people might be super nice to her at first, but as time goes by, and I've kind of seen this with Melissa Ford and the Joe Budden podcast. Granted, I only know about this from Danny from the Sobs videos, but it feels like as time goes by, the prettiness, the charm starts to wear away. All of a sudden, people start keeping it real with them, start kind of being weird to them, being mean to them, not appreciating their takes, etc. I don't know if you're ready to be able to tolerate that, were that to happen.
Do you understand?
You're going to come in here, don't nobody talk to my woman like that.
Do you understand she from the 100 side of Clubhouse? Do you understand the scrutiny she deals with? She built for that shit. I don't think you understand the hate she
But
receives.
on Clubhouse, you
Boy.
can't do anything to the people on Clubhouse because you don't even know who they are. You don't know where they're at, etc. On this, it's going to be, that's a 40-minute drive.
Well, let me explain something
for you to show up and turn up on Brandon for talking crazy to her.
Let me tell you something. This how personal it got. We didn't have women send the feds to our house from Clubhouse. This a fact. But her mama, we would fuck Hong Kong somewhere. Hong Kong, her mama called talking about the feds at the door. A lady from Clubhouse called and reported you on. I don't think you heard her talk crazy. That woman is burnt the fuck out.
Oh, really? I'd like to see that side of her.
I'm gonna send you some clips.
Yeah.
This is a fact. But I'm saying it ain't just about her. Listen, I want that show with those 3-4 women to be 20% No Jumper, 80% brand new fan base. Because know what that does? That moves the subscribers up because these are people that aren't already here.
I do agree with that. That's one of the
That's all I'm saying.
The main benefits that you get from having a woman on the show is that now there's a female perspective, and then to a lot of women, they kind of need a female perspective in order to pay attention. Like even my wife, she used to watch the No Jumper show all the time when Cam Girl was on there back in the day. As soon as Cam Girl was on it, all of a sudden we're talking about cripping and all this shit, and then all of a sudden she stopped watching.
I'm saying the way the news is structured is structured. The way this is structured is structured. I believe that female show with the one man, I agree with you with that, and No Jumper teens. Bro, even if it's just a summertime thing when they out of school, No Jumper teens.
So you're thinking like young teens, like still in high school. Okay.
15 to 19.
To me, podcasting wise, like even like 21 is still super young.
No, that.
One time I went back to my high school and I did a podcast with the Nashua High Podcast Club. I don't even know if it made its way to the internet, but you know, it's just, it occurred to me while doing that like being interviewed by 16, 17-year-old boys, like, this is just not something that most people are good at when they're young.
No, listen, bro. Listen what I'm telling you. Streaming is dictated by the youth, not by us. We do good numbers with our crowd, which is probably like 25 to goddamn 50.
I agree with you, but those 14-year-olds, you know who they watch? They watch Kai Cenat, who's 21, because even at him being 21,
I'm glad you said that.
He seems young as so to them, they can relate to him. I feel like a 14-year-old is not really watching long-form content from other 14-year-olds.
15 to 19, and we do their kind of shit. Let them do their thing.
Listen, it's not about the age range, though. It's about the person.
It is.
If you had star podcasting talent, even if they were 17, 18, whatever, we can put the blicks away, tell them, no, don't light any blunts. We don't want the kids to breathe
we can't
in
do
any
that
weed.
anyway. We can't do none of that. Listen.
It's not like we stop when Lush is bringing his new 15-year-old BFF through.
Listen, I don't know what y'all got going on with that.
Lush be bringing in a different Edgar boy every week.
Yeah, Lush is weird.
Yeah, he be turning them out. But
what the fuck is going on? I'm just kidding. Yo, what you got going on?
Just kidding, Lush. Just kidding.
What I'm telling you is this, bro. What I'm telling you is this, is that that's a total different crowd. Now, I'm glad you brought up Kai.
Yeah.
You see what his crowd has done for him? We ain't saying we could grab his whole crowd. But if we get a percentage of them people that say, hey, it's a show over there that we can identify with that's talking about what we think is silly but is relevant to them, we get new eyes.
I do agree with you. It's a good idea to bring in the younger generation and stuff, because I do feel like when
I don't want no young gangbangers, no young rat like.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, when I was younger, or when I was, doing the Lil Pump content, the X content, I definitely noticed that my fan base was younger at that time. I would be having the 14-year-old kids run up on me in a way that maybe they don't as much now since our content.
And guess what happens?
I think it skews a little bit older now.
Guess what happens?
What?
Once their segment goes off, whatever that crowd is looking at them, guess what keeps rolling? Other No Jumper content, right? I'm just simply saying,
I'm just saying it's about the individuals. So if
let's try to find them.
Find me some people who seem like they have potential, and let's try it out.
Have you been seeing the AI Compton grannies is gangbanging?
I did, yes.
Those are the people that's doing it.
I know.
And somebody
Incredible
kidnapped
content.
their idea. Yeah, so now I'm gonna try to get them to see if they could do like some incredible. I got the Incredible Kids, some animated shit for that. But that shit, I thought it was real people.
Me too. I literally sent it to the group chat thinking it was real grandmas banging hoods.
Yeah, love, this shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy.